Melissa here from GirlGoneFishing, and today I am getting ready to work the Cincinnati Kayak Fishing Tournament of Champions. So what that is, it's the qualification only big championship tournament at the end of the Cincinnati Kayak Fishing Trail that I didn't qualify for. So this is going to be the third year that as a proud member of the Strictly Sailing Kayak Fishing team, I get to work on the media side of things, kind of taking pictures of the anglers that did qualify. One of the cool things though is I get to borrow a new kayak to do it in. And I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to see if I can load a Hobie Outback on my car and use this tomorrow. I really love this kayak and I'd love to give it a shot. So I'm going to see if I can get it up there. All right, so the first thing I have to do is get the seat off it. This is the cool Hobie Vantage seat, which I've never had a chance to use before, so I'm really looking forward to this one, but it has to ride in the car, not on the car. So for this one, my Yakima solo boat loading bar is going to be a big one. This enables me to only lift half the boat weight at one time. First, I got to make sure that the little loader thing over here, come here, Brian. So the Outback comes with kind of a loader protector thingy. I don't know what it's called, but when I tip the boat up, all the weight's going to be on that. It's going to protect the kayak. So make sure that's on. Okay, so the first step is to get the nose of the boat up on the bar. Well, that was pretty easy. Huh, look at that. All right, gonna strap it down and I'll see you guys at the Tournament of Champions tomorrow. Hey, good morning from Cowan Lake. So today is my media day. I borrowed the Outback from Strictly Sailing Kayak and I'm here early to set it up while I'm out of their way. The competitors are going to get here and I'm going to start taking pictures of them. So this is the Cincinnati Kayak Fishing Tournament of Champions. They took the top 10 in Angler of the Year points. I was like 15th, and so I didn't qualify. And the top 3 in every tournament always qualify too. So I didn't do that. So this is my first time ever unloading a Hobie Outback. The Outback weighs 85 pounds, kind of naked, just the hull weight. My Hobie Lynx that I'm used to weighs 47 pounds. So this is a big difference, but I use the Yakima solo boat loading bar where you pull out a bar, put the nose of the boat up, and then lift the tail up so you're only like doing half the weight at one time. So I reverse the process taking it down. I'm going to slide it over, lower the tail down, leaving the nose on the bar. Hopefully it all goes smoothly and I don't scratch up the nice borrowed boat. Well, you guys probably couldn't see any of that, but you didn't hear a crash, which meant it went down nice and easy. Well, it's a few minutes after line's in and I'm not fishing, which is really weird, but I'm out here trying to get some pictures of the competitors for the Cincinnati Kayak Fishing website. So it is a beautiful morning. I launched at the campground ramp and I got some pictures of Chris Anderson, our reigning Angler of the Year for Cincinnati Kayak Fishing, putting his kayak in, and now everyone's out scattered to their spots. I'm going to try to pedal around this lake and put this Hobie Outback through its paces. So far I love it. It really moves, and see if I can find some more people. Now I do hear echoing across the lake that it is the first weekend of youth gun season, I guess, for waterfowl hunting. So there are gunshots ringing out across the lake, and I'm going to have to watch out for that. Don't want to get in front of anyone's blind or in the way. I've left the campground cove and now I'm heading down the lake towards the shallow end, past the island, which is always popular, back towards the lily pads and the creek in the shallow end. But I think that's where all these bird hunter people are. I think that's where the gunshots are coming from, so I'm going to be really careful, but word on the street is that's where a significant percentage of our competitors are. So I'm going to scout down this way and then back up the other side and then hit the dam end and the marina, and hopefully I'll be able to get shots of everyone by then. Well, I found another one of our competitors, took a couple pictures, and now I gotta head on, see if I can find some more people. Keep hearing gunshots coming from this shallow end down here, but everyone says this is where everyone is. So I gotta head down here, and fingers crossed these people know how to aim and I don't look like a bird. Well, so far I'm really impressed with this Hobie Outback. It is completely living up to my expectations, which I've got to tell you were really high, because I actually own a Hobie Outfitter, which is a tandem Outback. So I've spent, you know, quite a few hours in something that's very similar to an Outback, and I expected this to be just as great as my Outfitter is. So it is so far. My only problem is it's just a little heavy for me, just a little bit. Like when I had all the batteries in it and everything, I was gonna actually have put my GoPros up and stuff, but I had a hard time like moving it on the cart with all that weight in it. So I ended up taking the batteries out, taking the cameras off, and you know, I'm just here to focus on the competitors and getting good pictures for Cincinnati Kayak fishing anyway. It's not about me, it's not about my video, this is just like a side bonus thing. So no GoPros, no batteries, make the kayak a little lighter, but man, it's fun and it's zippy. Got the same drive-in that I use in my Lynx. It's the Mirage kick-up fins with turbo, so they push a little more water, move your boat a little faster than like the regular fins, but this boat is awesome. I love that there's a little dry storage, so like right in between my legs there's a dry hatch, and I've got my phone and I got some of the camera batteries in there and stuff. So that's why I really wanted to take something other than my Lynx, was I wanted to have walls if I was going to be borrowing Bert's giant expensive camera. So this is my buddy Bert, who's on the Strictly Sailing Kayak fishing team with me. It's his camera, expensive camera, and while I do plan to have it around my neck safely most of the day, I did not want to just have it sitting on the deck of the Lynx with no protection. So I'm in the Outback, I can put it down in the hatch and then it'll be safe. So back to pedaling, gotta find more people to take pictures of. All my important stuff in there. I gotta say, it is so weird being out here without my fishing poles. I keep going, oh, there's some shad busting, grab my rod. Or, oh, I'm going under this tree, do I need to move my rods? I don't have any rods. It feels so strange, but it's also kind of freeing. And usually in a tournament, I have to tell myself, don't pick up the phone and start taking pictures. No matter how pretty it is, you gotta focus, catch fish. But now I can take as many pictures as I want. In fact, that's my job. It's my purpose right now. So I still wish I had made the tournament and could fish next year. I see two kayakers chatting up here in the mist, so let's go see who we got. Well, I've gotten all the people up this little creek, and now I'm heading back down to the main lake to try to catch up with the rest of the people I haven't gotten yet. Well, our fearless leader, Brian Tacey, has made it out here. He's out here with his Hobie 360 Pro Angler, and he's running around and taking pictures. He went back towards the island and the shallow end. So I'm gonna pedal up towards the marina and the dam end and see if I can find a couple stragglers we don't have pictures of yet. And then just had time to go around and look for people who have fish. Need some people with fish. Oh, I see someone over there. I guess it's sailboat race day. But I have no idea how you line a bunch of sailboats up at a starting line. Well, I found a couple people on the other side of the sailboat marina, but no one in the regular marina, so now I'm going to keep going down this way towards the dam, see if anyone's fishing the dam, and then I'm going to head back on the other side, see if I can find anyone down there. I see a couple of our guys back here in the lily pads, so I'm going to try to sneak back here and see if I can get some pictures without bothering them. So I just passed Chris Anderson a little bit ago, and he just messaged me and said, if you come back, I've got a good fish in the net. So I'm going to come over here and see if I can get a picture of him with this nice fish. Well, that's the campground ramp, so that means I have done one complete circuit of Cowan Lake, and that is covering more water than I have, well, pretty much ever covered on this lake in a day. So that shows how much more I need to be moving in tournaments.
Thank you guys for coming out today for the Tournament Champions and competing all year for the NCKF Trail. Alright, so in third place today with 72.5 inches, taking home $100 is Michael Grimsley. Second place with 73 inches, taking home $140 is Brock Spencer. In first place, taking home this Old Town Big Water 132, $230. And our angler of the year for 2023 is Chris Anderson.
You had to win today after that video.
Yeah. No pressure. Catch a fish on the video. Also, our big fish winner today with 19 1/4 inch is Chris Anderson.